Welcome to William G. Squire Library's online tutorials. The purpose of this tutorial is to assist you in searching the library's resources. To begin, you will need to access the library's homepage. The library homepage can be accessed at leeuniversity.edu/library. Now that you are on the library's homepage, scroll down and notice the EBSCO Discovery Service box. This box will allow you to search through the library's print materials, the library's ebook collection, as well as most, but not all, of the library's databases. If you know the title or author of the work you are looking for, you may choose title or author from the drop-down menu, type that information in, and click Search. However, if you are performing a broad search on a topic, you'll want to leave it as a keyword search. Let's go ahead and enter in a very broad topic, and we'll hit Search. As a distance student who is accessing the library's databases from off campus, you will be asked to provide the username and password. The library username and password should have been provided to you by your instructor. However, if you do not know the username and password for the current semester, please contact the library and we will be glad to provide that information to you. Once you have entered in the username and password, you will be taken to the EBSCO Discovery Service. First, you will see that EBSCO has provided us with a research starter about our topic. When we click on the title, you will see that EBSCO has provided an HTML document that is very comparable to an encyclopedia entry that will tell us the basics about the Bible or the basics about whatever topic we are looking for. If you are searching a topic that you are unfamiliar with, the research starters can be very helpful in providing you with a basis for your research. However, as is the case with encyclopedias, I would not recommend citing this as a source in a paper that you are writing. Because it is an HTML document, you can choose to have the research starter or any other HTML document in EBSCO translated into a language that you are more comfortable with if English is not your first language. Simply choose your language and click on Translate. And you can see then that EBSCO will provide the information in your language of choice. Now let's return to our results. Because our search term resulted in so many results, over 8 million, this is why we always suggest that you begin with an advanced search. We will click on Advanced Search, and we will type in a new topic. Let's say that I have decided to research social networking and how it affects the way teenagers communicate with their parents. So the first thing I want to enter in is social networking. You will notice as I begin to type that EBSCO provides me with ideas that it thinks that I might be searching for. This is helpful in that it provides us with search terms that it recognizes and search terms that have been searched for in the past. And you can see that that resulted in a research starter for me, but also over 1 million results. Therefore, let's add in another search term. Let's search for adolescence. You can see that this decreased my results to only 55,000, but that is still a substantial amount of results. So let's narrow it down even more. Let's look for parent-child relationship. And you can see the more search terms that we enter in, the more narrow our results. but hopefully our results will actually deal specifically with the subject that we're looking for. And this is why we use these extra search terms. We can also limit our results by using the limiters listed on the left-hand side of our screen. Full text will limit your results to only electronic resources. So if you are interested in books that are in the library, you would not want to click this. If, however, you want to be able to access everything electronically, you can click on full text. This is very helpful as a distance student. Peer-reviewed will result in only academic journal articles. You will lose any ebooks or physical books that you have in your search results. Peer-reviewed is very helpful if your professor has required that you use only peer-reviewed journal articles. You can see that our search results are getting smaller and smaller, but that's good because now instead of having 1.5 million results that have something to do with social networking, we now have 813 results that actually deal with our topic and are in the format that we want to work with. If you click on Available in Library Collection, this will take out all of the resources that you do not have direct access through, either through the databases or through the library. You can also limit your results by publication date. Since I am looking at social networking, that's a more recent topic, so I would like all of my results to be only within the last 10 years. So I can type in 2005, and that will limit my results to only those articles printed between 2005 and 2015. If at any time you found that you have limited your search too much, you can come here to Current Search and you can close any of these limiters. Let's go ahead and limit peer-reviewed. And let's close full text. And we'll also close Available in Library Collection. You can also limit by source type. If your professor has said that he wants you to only use ebooks, you can select that here and your results will now only be ebooks that are available to you. If you want to close that, simply click Close on your current search. If you are only to use academic journals, you may click here. And you can see that now our results have academic journals. If you're to use books and academic journals, you can click more than one. And then you can see that now our results have academic journals, ebooks, and somewhere in there we are, physical books. Now, because I took off Available in the Library Collection, this is showing me results of resources that are out there but not directly available through the library. You can, however, request the item through interlibrary loan. You simply click here, and this will take you to the form you need to fill out to request an interlibrary loan. It provides all of the information about the article or book, and then you provide your personal information and submit the request. However, as a distance student, may I caution you about using interlibrary loan. This is a tool that is available to you. However, please realize that as we are borrowing these materials from other libraries, the lending library will decide on the length of time the book can be checked out. While we always give our distance students 6 weeks with the book, the lending library may only provide a 1-week or 2-week checkout. This will result in a very limited amount of time that you will be able to have the book. Therefore, we always recommend that you contact your local library to see if they participate in an interlibrary loan program. If your local library participates in an interlibrary loan program, you may be able to borrow the book through your local library and therefore will not have to have the time of shipping included in your checkout time. If, however, your local library is unable to provide these materials for you, we will be glad to acquire these resources for you and ship them out to you via USPS. You will be responsible for the charges of having the books shipped back to Squires Library before the due date that the lending library has set. You can also limit by subject. If you click on Subject and Show More, you will see that it's giving you some different ideas of things that you could search for and some topics that are in your search results. Let's say we want to look at how social networking and the relationship between the parent and child, because those are our search terms, how it directly affects child development. We can click only on those results. Now, you can see that I have a result here that's in a different language. If you want to limit your results by language, you can do that here. And let's say I only want English. Now that we've narrowed down our results, we can start looking at the result list. First of all, you will receive the title of the source. Next, you will be told what type of source it is. This is an academic journal, for instance. This is an ebook, for example. You will also be provided with the publication information and the major subjects that your source deals with. This can help you to know if this actually deals with your subject matter or not. You will also be told if we have direct access through the library. As you can see, you can access the PDF of this full text, or you can access the PDF of the full text of this ebook. As you can see, we do not have direct access to the third results. Again, if you only want to see sources that are available directly through the library, you can click Available in Library Collection, and then you will no longer get these results that are not directly available through the library. Let's go ahead and click on one of these. If you click on the title, you will see that you will be given the information about the source, authors, publication information, subject terms. Normally you will be provided with an abstract so that you can quickly look over the source to see if it deals directly with your topic. And then to the side you will have the option of accessing the PDF of the full text. You will notice on the right hand side of the screen that you can print this resource, email this resource to yourself. You can add this to your folder, and we'll talk about this more in just a moment. You can access the citation information for the source. You can see that it gives you the different options for the different citation formats. And you may copy and paste this into your Works Cited page. However, you must always check to make sure that the formatting is correct. Normally the information, including the author and title and publication information, will be correct, but it isn't always correctly formatted. Back to our folder. You can add this to your folder, and you can see that when we click that, it places the little piece of paper in our yellow folder. As you're searching, you can always click on Folder here to see the different things that you have added to your folder. Of course, we've only added one at this point, but there it is. However, as soon as you close out of EBSCO, you will lose this information. If you would like to save this information long term, I highly encourage you to create an account with EBSCO. To do that, you may sign in here at the top of the screen, or you can use this link, Sign into my EBSCO host. Either one of those will take you to this page. You can go ahead and sign in if you've already created an EBSCO account, or you can create a new account. Fill in all of your information and save your changes, and you will have created your very own EBSCO account. I will go back and enter in my information. And I'll log in. Creating an account with EBSCO allows you to save your work over more than one session. As you can see, now that I have logged into my own personal folder, you can see that I have been able to create folders for different topics that I've researched, and inside of each one of these folders, you can see that I've created subfolders to organize my research even more. And I have articles and ebooks under each one of these topics. Creating your own account will allow you to organize your research and save your results into your folders so that each time you search, you don't have to perform the search over again, but you can save all of that information and go directly back to the sources that you've already found. Therefore, we highly recommend that you create your own EBSCO account so you can organize your research and so that you can add those important sources to your folders so that they can easily be found in the future. If you need assistance at any time you're using the EBSCO Discovery Service, you can email the library by clicking on Ask a Librarian and filling out the information. If you need immediate help, you can always go back to the library's homepage, click on Chat with the Librarian, and begin a live chat with the librarian on call at the reference desk.